Constitutional conventions, or stopping tyrants early and often as needed. Constitutional conventions introduced for protecting the people's rights by design. This page changed with the May 20, 2025 edit. Constitutional conventions. Preparing for constitutional conventions, when needed, were made in the United States of America in 1776 with the Declaration. Practically every contract, private, commercial, or government, contains a means by which to amend it and keep it up to date. At present, because there are so many government violations against the Constitution of the United States of America, the ideal situation would be that the citizens completely replace their present Constitution with a newer and better one. And yes, they can create a better Constitution to control their government, so long as they put on their 20/20 hindsight goggles. The citizens should have learned lots of valuable information since 1776 and even before as to what worked or didn't. Total rewrite. The need for a new Constitution. Time for a totally new Constitution, an educational Constitution, to instruct this and future generations about properly controlling government. Literally, the first civics textbook for the United States of America. 2020 Founding Charter and Constitution for the United States of America, the government. This is a rough draft of a totally rewritten Constitution for the United States of America, the government, to protect the nation. Clarifies census unconstitutionality. This clarifies the difference between an enumeration versus a census and knowing which is constitutional. Income tax versus wage tax. It is important to know that income and wages are not the same thing. Equality with income tax. This details how the billionaire and the beggar become equals under the law, with a twist. National debt reduction. Learning a really short lesson from the past. Restructure presidential electoral system. Election standards and rules for the only nationally elected office should be uniform throughout the United States of America. Recall elections equals voting them out equals fire them. Clarify the people's right to fire government people and undo unjust government activity. Clarify people's vote count. A nation strongly unified, though believing itself quite divided, needs vote counting clarity. Repeal and clarify congressional power over D.C. At present, as exercised, Congress uses the power the same way King George III did over the American colonies that became the United States of America, which was legislating over the people in all cases whatsoever. Food and Drug Administration. Turning the FDA into a real, impartial resource for accurate food as well as herbal and pharma drug information. Next up, total rewrite, the need for a new constitution. Governments derive their just power from the consent of the governed. 1776. The governed, by design, are intended to work together as a unified body, controlling the government's powers, equally protecting each other's rights. Share and help get and keep clean, honest government. End page contact.